Okay, here's a quick video to show you how to get to the tree maps from Chadwick Arboretum's homepage. If you look at our homepage, then you go to Gardens, Trees of our campus, search our plant database. If you scroll down, you can see the database will come up in a small app inside the website, but you can also hit the big red button at the top and it will open up in a new tab. From here, it usually focuses on the oval, so from here you have to find Howlett Hall. I find it easiest to just zoom out and then start looking either for the Chadwick Roof Garden or the courtyard at Fife. Sometimes that might be easier to see, but you can see there kind of at the top center of the screen is the Chadwick Courtyard, or the Howlett Courtyard, and then the Chadwick Green Roof behind Howlett. There's a lot going on here. All of the X's are plants that have been removed. The green circles are trees. The blue circles are shrubs, which the app will call plants, but they are shrubs. If you use on the left-hand side, you'll see some toolbars. If you use the second one down, it looks like 3 little pieces of paper, you'll get to the layers. You can use the little triangle to drop down, and then as we disconnect things or uncheck boxes, for example, we can uncheck trees removed, you see a bunch of X's go away. If we do plants removed, you'll see a bunch of red marks go away. If we do trees potential locations, from this area probably not a whole lot is going to disappear, but there's no reason to have that checked. Right now what you're seeing on the screen is all of the trees that the app has in ground and all of the shrubs, again it calls them plants, that the app has in ground. So let's pull the tree layer off, and the challenge you're going to find here is when you click on something that you can see the full circle of, so I can see the full circle here, I can generally get the information about that plant. But there are a lot of plants that are underneath, so it's very difficult to get information about plants that are underneath. So you're going to use on the tools on the left, or if you're on a computer they may be across the top. It's a little box with an arrow on it, and this has our select tool in it. And here when you hit select, on a tablet it works a little bit differently. You click, on a computer you're going to drag your mouse. You just keep clicking and then you double click to complete it. And now you see a bunch of blue dots. So this is similar to what I handed out earlier, because when I was out there I wasn't 100% certain that this plant is there. Now you can click all of the blue dots. And again, you can get information for the plants that are underneath by clicking the blue dots so you can see what the plants are. This is where I would recommend that you work together, go outside, have somebody have a tablet or a phone or a laptop or something where you can click these dots, get the name of the plants, and confirm that the plants are indeed there. Once you've done that, then you can draw them accurately on the map. And so what I had circled was this kind of cluster of plants because I wasn't 100% convinced that those plants were there. Okay, the other way to get information about the benches on the map is if you go to Membership and Giving, which is in the center part of our homepage, Memorial Tree and Bench Program, and then you can do the Memorial Tree and Bench interactive map. It's going to bring up something very similar to what you just saw. Usually here it focuses on Lane Avenue, and these are all of the memorial trees and benches. The white circles are places where we could put a tree. It usually starts at the labyrinth, and so again you kind of have to scroll and go and find the green roof or the circle in front of Howlett Hall, and you'll see those are those 3 benches. And here's the challenge with this particular map. The benches always face the same direction. There's one corner that's always accurately placed. And so what I did was I went out and I measured those, and I have them drawn. I'll draw them appropriately in our base not to scale plan, and so that you'll know where those benches are. But this will help you start to place your benches in the proper area. As always, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask.